Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Fresh Who. I'm here with my dog Bobby B. This is the Don't Mind Me podcast.
Sir.
What are we? Episode 7?
8.
Episode 8. Episode 8. Thank you, because I be messing up the numbers. Episode 8, man. Got a special guest in the house, man. CEO of not only one of the most like consistent media pages, but like one of the most supportive. You know what I'm saying? We got my dog, man, Coolboy Jeff.
What up?
From the Wave 804.
Thanks for stopping by.
deal?
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, man.
What's the-
I would say Shannon Sharp, Logan, keep that one out of there.
Yeah, we want to. He got a lot going on right now. We're gonna leave Shannon alone.
Bro, boy, excuse him out. Man.
For sure, man. What's the word, man? How you feeling, bro?
Ain't nothing much, man. Feeling good, feeling blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? Ready to go ahead and get the word. Talk to you guys.
No, for sure.
I'm feeling good, man. After that shot I just had,
Great,
man.
Shout out to Tequila. This is sponsored by Tequila, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Brand deals in real
No,
quick.
for sure.
Get that.
Just to let the people know, in case they don't know, what is the Wave 804? What do you represent? You know, what is it? What do they need to know about the Wave 804 and what you do?
Okay. So first and foremost, I am from Hopewell, Virginia. That's where I was grew up, you know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot at a young age. So when I created the Wave 804, it's not just only because of the brand, but it's also to show people around the area, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from, who I know, whatever that. You could be able to start something and you can take that further on, you know what I'm saying? Because people ask me now, like, bro, why you call it the Wave 804? Like, I know it'd be kind of hard to get some attention because it just says the Wave 804. I'm like, nah, but you got to think deeper than that. Because I can talk to other people that I've met, and it's like from Louisiana, Texas, New Jersey, Delaware, and stuff like that. They know who the Wave 804 is, and also our network. So it's just the name and the brand, but behind it's like, yo, you can take this how far if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You got your mind to it. So the Wave 804, I love to interview people, their story. Everybody got a good stories with, you know what I'm saying, it's unique.
Yeah.
People go through shit in life. I don't know, can I curse on it?
That's not right.
Absolutely. I got respect. So, you know, a lot of people go through shit in life, and it's just their story. Not only I'm just asking questions, but I want to learn about yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what make you who you is, you know what I'm saying? In my time of doing interviews, I interview a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? They had fire hot, you know what I'm saying? Numbers is good on YouTube, everything else, but they didn't have the mindset, the structure like, oh, I'm this now. I'm not just that anymore, you know what I'm saying? So I seen that come and go. I see artists that come in and they create this thing, but it's taking time. But it's like, yo, if you keep on staying consistent, you're going to get there.
Yeah.
So the Wave 804, again, is a support system. The wave water, keep floating, keep moving.
I like
the current gets bigger as more stuff it comes in contact.
I like
so
that.
you know what I'm saying? So that's what the Wave 804 is. Hopefully I answered your question.
That was perfect. What made you want to start like a media platform? Did you always have this like?
Oh yeah, bro.
This
This is a great story. So of course I went to Virginia University. You know, what I'm saying, shout out to the Panthers. Went out there. My major was mass communications and broadcast journalism.
Okay.
So I grew up watching people on media, sports, and all that other stuff. I always look tough a lot. You know what I'm saying? I look like I got to get the gap for real. So one day I had an interview for the TV production assistant for CBS 6 News for internship. So I went in there and sold myself right, you know what I'm saying? But when it came to my transcripts, I had 2 A's, 2 B's, and 1 C. So when they seen that C on there, that was kind of like, I seen the face change. So I was like, wow. So one of the personnel that was at the round table, 7 of them, and it was like, hey, Mr. Good, we want to need you to step out about 5-10 minutes so we can make our decision. So not even 3 minutes went back, called me back in. So the brother that stayed back behind, he said, hey, look, I want to tell you, you did really good in your interview, but I just want to let you know we will have to pass and go with somebody else. So not only did that hurt, but he had the chance to tell me why it went left. He said, everything that you did up until the point you show your transcript to see, it think it's your average.
Wow.
In which me and you know you're not average, but that's what they see
on paper.
On paper, you know, that's where I realized shit was politics.
100%. 100%.
And that's how I realized the politics is crazy. So
yes, sir.
I went back to Union, and one of my internships, I was working with the athletics, you know, in the athletic department with the basketball players, stuff like that, doing media, whatever. So Miss Felicia Jackson, who was the secretary at that time, I told her what happened. You know what I'm saying? I was upset. So she was like, "Why you just don't create your own? You have something about you that people want to come and talk to you, or they feel safe with you to tell you about whatever.
Yeah.
Why don't you just start your own?" So I was like, "Nah, I don't know, whatever." But she was like, "Jeff, if you sit here and you felt this pain and you understood what it is or how it can treat you by going somebody else's route, why you want to give it a chance on your own?"
That's real.
So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing it. And shout out to Miss Jackson too. I don't know if she worked there or not, but she was the first person that I talked to, and she gave me some motivation that 9 years later I'm still doing. So shout out to her for that.
Wow.
Shout out to Jackson.
Yeah, for that to help me out. But yeah, bro, that's what it was right there, bro. When I faced confusion, because I'm like, damn, I came dressed right, talk ahead ready. But on paper, you looked at it differently. So now I took control of my own shit. It's like, hey, you gonna take me for who I am, because this is what I do.
Yeah, man.
So that's what it is.
How long has it been now since you?
9 years.
Nice.
9 years.
Nice.
May 20th. Yeah.
Talk about that journey, bro. Like what? Because 9 years is a long time. A lot of people would have quit after 3, 4, especially, things don't go your way. You know what I'm saying? Money gets tied into things. Life happens. You know what I'm saying? What's been keeping you afloat these 9 years, bro?
The dream, and I say the self-competitiveness, and I look at
It's a great
look
segue.
at the job core. I'm a great worker, but I don't think that jobs care about how hard does you work as long as the job is done.
That is a fact. Look, you
Preaching
preaching to the choir right now.
right.
Like, that's going through situations like, hey, trying to find a job, you need your start, and people don't see like, hey, it's only but a certain amount of time you can stack your bread up because you don't want to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, bro, because I really look at it as you gotta do what you gotta do for the meantime, your family, yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, take care of your kids, man, and do what you need to do. But it's almost like they're holding you back is when you get to a certain point in your job, you be bored. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Especially you got something outside
That's
you doing.
a
Like, you know what I'm saying?
fact.
Like, you a rapper, you probably be at work thinking about
All
a
day.
certain lyric.
All
And
day.
you be like, go to your phone. You like, bro, hold, let me go to the bathroom. So
All
let me
day.
stand
Right.
outside.
All day,
and you
bro.
be more on that shit than versus at your job. So, man, I'm trying to tell you. So the whole 9 years, man, I'm gonna shorten it up too, because I know there's a lot more questions to ask. But it was tough. First off, trying to get people to get interviews done. People got these schedules, they got stuff going on, so you gotta respect that. And are they gonna show up? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That right there showed me about who's serious and who not. And there's no disrespect to anybody who may have something coming up or is maybe something, whatever. But when you start to have appointments and you want people to come in to do things that don't show up with no communication. Like, I learned so much within like the first 3, but I already looked at it as I know how I gotta treat certain people around certain things, because we may be cool, but when it comes to the brand or whatever, who say you gonna support me or not?
That is a fact.
I can't force you to do that, but at the same time, when that recognition and everything else come in, don't stand next to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
it be what it be, bro. Consistency is everything. When you lose, I don't know, when something don't work when you think it's supposed to.
Yeah.
We be impatient. You know what I'm saying?
100%,
yeah.
You still got to keep on working, because that opportunity that you don't go for the next round, you're going to miss out. And then you're going to see somebody else to do what you do
That's a fact.
and go take advantage of it. You're
right,
like,
right,
damn,
right.
you could only be really mad at yourself. For
Yeah,
that,
bro. Yeah.
So staying consistent. Don't think because you have like this or anything other than like a $5,000 camera that you can't get the work done. Like, the result of it is that did you complete it? You can't say, yeah, I tried and only did step 1. You
Yeah,
ain't do
yeah.
step 3, step 4, step
yeah,
5.
yeah.
Like in that 9-year span, I used my cell phone. You know what I'm saying? And I was passionate because I love to get to know people, as I tell folks. Like, this is a conversation.
Yeah.
Conversation is good for the soul. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? Be able to get everything out and be ourselves or whatever. So use what you have and be appreciative, because when it everything else come forward, and when you receive it, you ain't gonna know how to deal with it.
That's
You
real.
know what I'm saying?
That's
but
real.
stay hungry at the end of the day. Sometimes you have to take away from it because it can burn you out.
100%.
Understand that, you know, the work that you put in, and if you believe into it, it's gonna work out for you.
That's real.
But if you don't think it's gonna work out for you, then don't do it or waste your time.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, bro. And just stay with it because you learn so much.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask me about this. Do I feel like I get support from my city or whatever? I do from certain people. You know what I'm saying? It is not to single out other folks because there may be other details or whatever. But I didn't tell those folks to separate yourself. You know, one day that we got caught up, I feel like in the last 5-6 years is we trying to focus on sound. We try to focus on things that matter but don't matter. Why are we not putting out more content, more visuals, or more people that can be on all these platforms? Because we all know each other, like real shit. And we show everybody else what we got going on.
Yeah.
We got a lot of this, more so the active of what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because they can easily find Coolboy Jeff, TheWave804. And if you don't believe me, search your name up in Google.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you feel motivating as hell. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
See, that's that distance card right there. You got to
man.
take.
See?
Man, see?
Don't stop.
Yeah, that's how I do, man. The grind definitely do not stop, bro. Hey, trust me, bro.
But no, that's a great segue. You making that point. You know what I'm saying? Because my next question is, what sets the Wave 804 apart from other media outlets, other platforms? What do you think makes you stand out from everybody else? As far as your approach, what you promote, your direction, what makes you special?
That's a great question. To myself, I feel like I spread out more to other areas than just my area. Because I feel like in a 3 or 5 year span, I already somewhat completed here. People already know who I am. I'm established. I have results. People could be able to search me up and see what I've done.
That's a fact.
Where else can I go and see how I could be effective in other cities or whatever?
Yeah.
Shout out to Know the Media. Shout out to my boy Chuck Worldwide. Shout out to Detroit Media, Baltimore Uncut. You know what I'm saying? All these different people that I met and I connected with and in group chats with, that puts me in another area to where I could bring people I know and they look on the page and put them in the chat and they can be able to see like, yo, who's this orange, yo, who's this and this.
Yeah.
So my goal is to be able to put you in other spaces versus where we at.
Yeah.
Especially if I know you. You know what I'm saying? You got good content, good music. Oh, yeah, you well on your way. Your consistency is your own work. But when I put you out there, it's up to you now.
Facts.
You know? I'm just here to support you. So
That's one thing that I probably I gotta commend you on. You know what I'm saying? I think what separates you from everybody else is that the lack of fear of supporting other people. Like you're not necessarily always looking for the payout or you charge for page space, but if you fuck with a nigga content and you fuck with what a nigga doing, you gonna post them. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and that means just as an artist too, right? Like that just means a lot, bro. Cause it's like, damn, bro, somebody, we get discouraged all the time, bro. We get discouraged by all of this shit. So the acknowledgement, that goes a long way. And I feel like a lot of pages aren't really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, and you got the following, bro. You don't have to do that. You dig what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to put yourself out here like that. So I think that's what separates you the most, bro. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I seen you at Noah's joint, Charged Up Fest or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, you was just pulling people aside, like, hey, yo, bro, let's get the interview. Let's do it. Niggas who won't even perform. Like, I didn't even perform at the joint. He was just like, bro, come, you know what I'm saying? Come rap with me, bro. So I just want to commend you for that, bro, because that definitely goes a long way, bro.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir, bro.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all got something going on. I never been a selfish individual to anything. I always want to be a supporter. I see what you're doing, and I know how it is to be up and down. Of course, my favorite artist is Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Been banging his music since since I was in middle school.
Yeah.
But as far as like a marathon, we working we put all this work and energy into something that may not come effective at that point, but long down the road, it's going to work out. You're an artist. You put out content. You put out music. Why would I sit here and see that you're a great artist and not support you? I don't have no envy, no jealousy, and issue. I'm just not going to do it because I'm too basic. I come from an era, we come from an era where you actually had to go out to the city and walk around to certain spots and bust your ass and do what you had to do. So I don't come from this whole social media or whatever case it may be. Yeah, I know how the shit goes, but you got to put in some street work too, bro.
Facts.
Because I'm walking up and down, hey, this is what I do or whatever, present myself, let you know this is what I do, how I can help you and myself. And if it don't, money ain't going to come this now. I used to be broke.
Yeah, man.
I mean, before I started finding money moves and everything else, like, you got to start from somewhere. And I think a lot of people nowadays don't want to have the courage to try and you fail. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan said something, and I'm just paraphrasing it. You know, I don't get mad if I lose, but I only get mad when I don't try. So if you ain't trying, then you already done lost.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What do you think? What do you think needs to change in the media space? And you don't even have to just talk about the media space specifically in Richmond, right? But just in general, what do you think, in your opinion, needs to change as far as, like, you know, what's going on in the media space, what we're promoting, what we're putting out, who we're supporting, and how the media space is evolving? What do you think? What are some flaws that needs to change?
My knowledge would be try to have more content pertaining to the artist's craft instead of what's outside his business. It's personal. Like, if we focus more on that, everything else will flow with it.
I agree.
And instead of just, you know, hey, you know, your story of you did this, you did that, we already building the case and we don't even know it.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Yeah. No or it's either that, or it's like, who you dating, or what?
Too personal now, because now it takes away from the music. You know what I'm saying? It started to become love and hip hop to us.
100%.
Like, where's the music? We see all the drama. We seeing all this and this and that.
And that's where we at now. We know artists, and I don't even, like, I be finding out about people, and it's like, bro, I don't know one song about this dude. I know about his whole life. I know about the cases he didn't caught. I know about the people he done shot.
He got,
Yeah, I'm saying? I know about everything, but I don't know one song about this dude. So I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that joint got to change, bro. Cause it's like it just went a whole different way that don't even really matter to your music. Like, we're coming from you posting music, singing it, rapping it, being at certain spots performing. So now it's just like you getting arrested or whatever case with me. That's what we're reporting on, or what your charge is or whatever. I mean, and that's what you do, get your money. But at the end of the day, like, what is this helping to his or her music? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know they're really talented. That's what we pushing is the bullshit nowadays. If we can change that, get back to actually supporting people to what they're trying to do and reminding them who they used to be, we straight.
Is it ever going to change, though? Because I feel like
No.
the bad, you know,
It's too much money invested.
Yeah.
It's better to make you look like an asshole, a dumbass, versus pushing your music out.
Do you think? Do you think that it's our fault as the consumers for buying into it? Like, you know,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Of course. As much as people say they don't like bad press, bad media, they love it. They watch it, they see it. You know what I'm saying? Even with myself with the TheWave804, I had to really change a little bit, because it's like, all right, if I have people that are posting, I need to bring some attention to the page. You know what I'm saying? I look at the viewers over 30 days or whatever. Try to keep myself in between the 750 to 2 million. That's what I try to do.
Yeah.
Once I post whatever, I can go ahead and drop this artist, this artist, this artist.
Yeah.
Because they already see, like, the last post, they don't scroll. They gonna want to see what else is on your page. So go ahead and use it for that. But other than that, as far as like just posting it consistently, nah. Because even as a person that's posting this, you read it and you see the video, whatever, you get affected by it too.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just look at it like, oh, I don't give a damn. Like, nah, you got your own opinion. But the input politically correct, people love that shit. And you put it out there and you watch the comments and you see how they go amongst each other.
Yeah.
I still got a post from when Sexy Red was a Kai Kanat show or whatever. I don't know how this clip came out, right? So she was it was so back and forth to see was she rolled the blunt or was she like doing coke or whatever.
I remember that.
That was the joint. Still to this day, I probably posted back in November. Still to this day, people did me be like, bro, why would you post that, bro? She ain't doing coke. Or people really did, or people be like, yeah, bro, she doing coke, man. Bro, yeah, I ain't see the drink. She on the shit to her nose. People ask like, what kind of them niggas some doing? What happened? Because having her on there, like, that draw attention.
No,
but it's smart because it's like, it's still people that's coming in to the traffic and I can post whatever I want. But just like little shit like that, bro, it's just crazy. And then you see where the future is headed, bro.
Yeah, man. I understand it from like the media outlets perspective, right? Because it's like, you know, like you said, you want to bring some attention to the page. You want to get that traffic. You did what I'm saying. So I get it, bro. It's all the business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's all the business. I get it.
I don't try to go outside my barriers because I'm not about to OD, and I'm definitely ain't trying to get my pages taken away. Even though now the guy that's the owner of Facebook, forgot his name, but we can have free press to say whatever we want now on these social media sites. We won't just get strike down. We post this and that. But you still gotta make sure you save, so I don't say nothing. Mark Zuckerberg, that's your name too. Yeah. So yeah, I ain't trying to get called up Mark Zuckerberg.
Let's talk about censorship and media. How do you go about knowing what you want to post versus what you don't want to post? You know, knowing that things are going to get attention, some things aren't going to get attention. Like, how do you make that distinction?
Of course, go to my sources, read the comments first before I go ahead and do what I got to do, and then think about how would I feel as a consumer to be able to watch this. Is this conversation worthy? When I post it, will the media site I posted on, will they say something about it or quickly shadow ban me or whatever? There's a lot of layers to this. So we see content and we know for a fact that we would post. But it's interesting that you see on somebody else's, but you ain't got to deal with the aftermath because of what's been posted. So when you see certain stuff or whatever, you was like, all right, cool. Isn't it a timely manner that I can be able to repost or whatever? Because everybody don't see it because it's multiple platforms. So
gotcha.
When you posting on yours and then you see the attention that you get from it, and it's like, all right, cool, I know what to do. But then also too, it's like I always think about, are you trying to be big on selling bad information, or do you want to be that person that puts out information that make everybody want to have a conversation here how it is? So clickbait is one hell of a thing, but if you know how to do it right and make sure that people don't have to talk about it or they got their own little spin on it, do Gucci. Be Gucci. Because people gonna share, they just gotta think about, is this worth talking about or not? You know what I'm saying? So seeing Sexy Red doing coke, smoking weed, whatever I think was a big people's interest, but I'm like, damn, these are 9 to 5 people.
What video did you get the most backlash from? Like, what post did you get the most backlash from?
Oh shit! This is like years ago when we had that riot in Richmond when it was like, fuck the whole Broad Street up. When they set detail all fire and shit like that.
You got some shoes about that, John, didn't you?
Nah, I wish I did. I was outside though. Yeah.
I thought you took advantage.
Me something like,
I was teased too.
Yeah, what the bullshit.
I used to work in that motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, they OB. I ain't get my last check. But we was walking around, and this one, I think they spray painted a statue.
Yeah.
So
Mark Peters statue.
Yeah. So I was up there and I was recording. So it was like this chick was like dancing or whatever the case may be, like, or whatever. So I don't know what her purpose was, but she was up there and she had like tape over her what you call it. So I'm sitting, I'm just like recording. I'm like, what the hell you know, like everybody else just looking, people dancing, cheering on, and everything else. But she was doing it for probably like a good 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
So when I posted it or whatever, it got like a lot of views.
Right.
It catch me beat. So she DM'd me and she was on some shit like, "Hey, I'm such. I'm a mother of this and this and that."
Oh my
Look,
God.
see, you already know where I was going with this, right? See, you already know where I'm going with it. But at the same time, I'm not the only one reporting it, but I'm not about to cop out. But at the same time, it's like, you know, hey, I'm a media channel. Why would you do something like
do
this?
that?
And
Like,
you
why-
gonna think you
and
gonna
you're
get
public, though,
backlash
like-
from it. So I'm like, stupid. Like, what you doing? So she go on this long joint, and at the end of it, she was basically like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a lawyer and all this other stuff, whatever.
That's crazy.
So I with my homeboy Kedrick with I was just telling him the whole situation. We have the same shit like we is now. He was like, man, don't post it. Tell him, man, you got give you like 24 hours, 48 hours, or whatever, keep the joint going. Cause you already get like the numbers and shit that you
Right.
want. Like she can't get mad cause if she knew what she was doing, then it's like she would have.
Right.
But I was like, yeah, at the same time, I don't want to like catch that shit. But DJ Vlad said one time, if you're not a real media personnel or platform, if you don't get sued or threatened to get sued, then it's like, you ain't real for it. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I made it.
That shit was crazy. So I took that shit down in like 24 hours or whatever. The heifer ain't even say thank you or nothing. Talking about shit.
Nah,
Three.
man.
No, of
Upload
course.
that again, bro. We gonna,
Like, yo, you
Run
on
it
the
back.
mother, you on the mother when you was up dancing with your titties taped, like, you know, like,
He was over there dancing, happening and shit too.
That's
right, was
crazy.
on something.
How many other cameras was out there, though? How many
Come
other
on,
people
bro.
A
was out
lot,
there
because
with-
there was a lot of people out there
Yeah,
at the
that's what I'm
time.
saying,
People was
yeah.
actually sitting in certain places,
Yeah.
singing songs and Kumbaya and shit. So it's like
that was
everybody
crazy
has
out
seen it.
But of course you do the numbers or
Man,
you.
what?
Right.
Man, what?
That's crazy.
I was like, this is great content.
That's a fact.
It's great content. Yeah.
Facts.
What do you how do you plan on like, or if you probably already have, to be honest, but like talk about the steps of like monetizing your page. Like how do you use your page and transform these views and plays into money? Like what's the process of that?
First coming up with a good story. When you post on Instagram or YouTube, I mean, use YouTube as an example. When I was doing my reaction videos, you know what I'm saying, have some way that it's a good introduction, it's quick, get straight to the point, and then have the viewers get ready to watch the video itself. And then it's like your personality. You know, if you don't have something that can make people engage into you, then they, you know, there's no reason to even keep watching.
Yeah.
But you be yourself like me. I'm funny, you know what I'm saying? I like smoke or whatever. I say little wild shit here and there, but I'm funny with it, you know what I'm saying? Use the Donald Trump first day out video. That was my first and only viral video on YouTube that was crazy. A story about that. The song went #1 on iTunes, bro. Like it was an AI Donald Trump. They wasn't really hell. They wasn't #1, so they went right with the video and shit. So dancing or whatever, you know, and making people feel like, oh shit, he's entertaining.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
So
yeah.
having that, and then also too the it's hard now because certain videos people watch for like 30 seconds or whatever. They don't watch over that no more.
Yep.
The attention span is short, so you want to have something that can make them stay engaged with it too. So that's really like the main thing. But other than that, your cleanup, your video presentation, everything that shows good, shows well. To be honest, you really ain't got to put too much into it. Like you got a good platform and gives good people good vibes and stuff like that. They gonna fuck with it. You look at DJ Vlad versus like somebody else. Like they got a long intro. They join cool or whatever. But his is just short and sweet. You know what I'm saying? So having that and just be entertainment.
You mentioned AI. How does that either help or hurt the media
Oh, man, it's the
space?
fiddle I really use it. Shout out to ChatGPT.
There you
Man,
go.
that shit is
There you
the
go.
Hey, look, that shit the goat, nigga. That shit is the goat.
Tell you, man, like use it. And I feel like certain people don't want to use other devices because they see or hear other people using it. I'm like, I don't do that.
Right.
You stupid. Like this
Yeah.
is the new way that's
Come
about
on,
to
bro.
happen.
Come on,
Why
bro.
sit there and have to put all that work on yourself when you can type something in the computer and summarize it?
Yep.
and it comes out and it format everything for you, bro. When I tell you that was like a major help, bro, like come on, man. You could make you try to look professional.
Yes.
So use it to your advantage. Like, yeah, this other person use it, but look how their brand is attracting people to come on there. Not just our people, what we know, but new audiences. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, gotta do that shit.
Bro, I use that. Bro, I use that shit for my resume recently.
Facts.
Like, I threw an old resume in that joint. I was like, yo, add this, condense into this. Nigga, that shit spit it back.
And it will have a PDF file for you to
Yes,
save, and you can get it printed out too. So, see, man, stay like, man.
Yeah, that's
Read mine.
You had mentioned the attention span of the consumer shortening, stuff like that, right? So just kind of segue into the music, right? Do you believe that you know, the talent level of music now is lessening, and that the consumer ultimately just wants catchy music, like the era of quote unquote good rap or conscious rap is dying off? Would you say that that's true?
Yeah, but there's a couple reasons why. We got this app called TikTok, right? And TikTok is 60 minutes. What's not 60 minutes? 60 seconds to a minute, and you can go viral quickly off of that app versus any other app.
Right.
Now that all the other apps picked up on the same thing, the reels, whatever case may be, we understand that it's quicker to watch something in the small amount of minutes or seconds versus watching like 20, 25 plus minutes. How does this hurt the artist? The artist got this talent, but at the same time, it was not a song that's in a minute or a minute 25 seconds. People don't really want to listen to it no more. We come from a generation of where we had to play the whole song to go ahead and get an understanding from it. Nowadays, they don't give a damn about the message or whatever case may be. It's just about how does it make you feel or whatever under a certain amount of minutes. A minute at that. So when it comes to these artists being on platforms and they get streaming and all this other stuff, if it's not a viral song that is like within the algorithm for a amount of times, then it's really really hit or miss. Because you ain't ready to get done out of it for real. But at the same time, you can go viral, but it doesn't mean it can be for a long period of time. So artists now is up against putting out a song in a short time and trying to make it go viral, but also got to put a lot of work around it too, just to receive the notoriety, but it's gonna be hard to get the money from it.
So should artists, I don't want to say conscious artists, right? But should like rappers who spend their time really focusing on trying to make the music, should they just hang it up? Is it over? Is it over for them?
No, not necessarily, especially if you're passionate about it and people love the music and you have a following. But if this is something that you know you're good at and you want to be able to pursue it, the music is too watered down because you have a lot of people to deal with. So you not only got to go up against competition with yourself, but you got to go with any other person that's around you. That's why individuals is doing things or showing their jail records or whatever and set them apart from that so they can get the attention that they need. So that's about like, how can I show my ass in front of the media or get what I need, even though you ain't that type of person.
Right.
We going out there talking about, I'm out here sliding, whatever case may be. You know, we like, they slide. Where does this shit come from?
I'm fucking
You know what I'm saying? Not to take away of like taking care of myself, like, I ain't doing that. I'm like, what is the point? Like, now I'm at the age, bro, you couldn't pay me to do that shit, bro. Like, now I'm focused on some other shit, but that's how the way shit is going now. If you ain't got an interesting story, or you making yourself look bad, because I'm going to be real, that's how kind of it is nowadays. It takes away from your talent. Then it's like people don't give a damn about the talent no more. It's all about, how the way that shit sound or whatever the case may be. To be honest, that's why it's easy for the sleazy shit to be out there. Because it's like, it's a sound good and it's catchy.
Yeah. So how do you go about choosing the artists that you promote on your platform?
I listen to their music, believe it or not. It made me a lot, but if that shit fire to me, not only am I making you look good, I'm making myself look good too. Because people put out trash ass music on their platforms, but they just wanted to take the money.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm not willing to just take your money because it could be a amount of people that come and see the music video that you put out and I posted on my page, and you see the views and people tapping in. That makes me look good versus like looking shitty. So I'd rather do that. And I enjoy it because people are like, yo, who's this dude, bro? Who did do? Share your page or whatever. Now it's on you. I did my job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get paid to do this shit correctly.
That's a fact.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever do anything when you're desperate because you're willing to sell yourself or do whatever for a quick buck. And it's an object. It's not your lifeline because you only got to do for yourself and you know better. So why an object that's used to help take care of this and this and this, but you know this dollar can be used at your own demise as well. So people don't think about this shit. But that's why I put out music videos like yours, my boy Big Juice, man, Jay Official. It's a lot of motherfucking people. I don't want to get nobody mad.
Video, man. What's going on? Like, I ain't get my shout out, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I just love to see and witness your growth, your grind, to see other outlets that I deal with tap in and fuck with y'all.
Yeah,
And it's just like, yo, who is this dude? So when I do collaborations, that's cross-brand. Your audience, my audience, we bringing it together. That right there is like, oh shit, it's gonna go to my boy's phase. It's gonna go to this phase. It's gonna that phase.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro. And we always talked about having a bridge in Virginia.
Yeah.
I consider myself a bridge just connected to here.
love
So
that.
I want to bring traffic through this bitch.
I love that.
It's a lot of people that's doing shit that needs to be exposed, needs to be shown. Like, I don't give a fuck about whatever you got going on.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
safe,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But this music right here, like, if I help out, I feel like I'm saving you and helping you in a way. That's all the blessings I need, man.
That's real.
Yeah.
Have you ever ranked or tried to rank who you like, don't like, seeing these lists floating around and
Nah, for real. I
make
mean,
your own lists? And
nah, I stay out of that.
stay out the
I'm
lists.
just a commentator. I just like talking about
Okay.
shit in the comments or whatever. Watch everybody else talk shit too, but I feel like it's interesting. You know, I feel like people do it for the clickbait.
yeah.
Kind of piss people off.
And just for the sake of conversation, shit, let's do it now, man. If you could pick,
No, I'm definitely gonna bait him into that joke too. Like,
if you could pick your top five, who
Right.
you top five, you know,
In the area or just
in the area,
in the area.
Oh man.
We haven't seen our clip of Rich saying his
Nah.
okay, he basically was commenting on RBA Mag's top 5 list.
Okay.
And he was better than everybody on the list.
Hey, that's good promo. That's great promo. But he's entitled to his opinion.
Oh, for sure.
Do I'm not.
for sure.
Yeah. I gotta throw my boy Blue Pesos, man. He in the booth making music, but that boy right there is something special. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
I met him before too. Shout out,
he's
shout
that
out,
boy
bro.
special, man.
Yeah.
I know what you doing, but I need to get back in the booth. I'm trying to tell you. I need my boy to be out there. Of course, my guy right here as well. I love the visuals, bro. The music, been talented for years, man.
Yeah, bro.
And I see that you're really getting it. Like it's slowly working, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that consistency of like you driving content, music, everything else, you stay on that, you're gonna be well on your way, which you already are. And then you're a team player too, bro. Like I always respected that shit about you too as well.
For sure.
But this music, man, it's hard as fuck. Keith Black.
Okay.
Keith.
Okay, shout out Keith.
Yeah. So
Shout out
Keith got this song said to this day. He gonna be like, Jeff, you love this shit. It's called Time For It. And I say as an entrepreneur, especially like where we come from, that song is fire.
Yeah.
Bro, I say it's, as a description, I can drive on leaving from Petersburg, going up to Richmond on I-95, and a late night watching the lights and shit. Have me a blunt, smoke, play that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fire.
Hey, Time For It is crazy,
vibe.
bro.
Yeah.
So that's my three right there. Naya, XX Naya, fire.
She's fire.
She crazy with it.
She's
She
fire.
crazy with it.
My boy is low life too. Shaq, that's my dog.
Shaq.
That's my
Yeah,
dog.
shout out
That's my
Shaq,
dog.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
my dog too. So yeah, I've been meaning to tap in with Shorty too. She fire. I like her a
That's our
lot.
whole anti-team, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
her, man. For real. She helped me more than anything because, like, when I was going through my little spells or whatever, and for somebody that at that time that believed in me as a media platform and trusted me into doing everything, like not just to post it, but reaction videos, post the music, send it out to different platforms to see how they experiment with it. She got great reviews, bro. And I say, like, to me, she's the hardest fucking female rapper in Richmond, bro.
Ooh.
To me.
Stamp.
To me.
Stamp.
Hard.
Shout out Naya.
Hard.
Naya.
Hard. And just sitting there, shit. Anybody on there in the comments say stuff.
Yes,
That's what I'm here
sir.
for.
Yes, sir. Yes,
For
sir.
real, she's
Go ahead,
hard.
click that joke.
Yeah. That's it. There we go. That's the first clip we dropped. Right. That's it.
She's
Yeah.
hard. The shout out to the whole anti-team, man. Luciano, Lambo, True Visions, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole team, bro. This is crazy. Let me see, number 5. Gotta say my boy, Big Jew.
Big Jew.
Big Jew is crazy. He
I
got
fuck with you too. I love his sound, bro.
Yo,
Bro, I love his sound, bro. I
bro,
love
let me
his
tell
sound.
you, the joint he just put out, that will be the summer anthem. And it is. But I would love to see, like, everybody that, like, artists, media platforms, we all come together, do something to where we play all of y'all songs, bro. And we do, like, content right there.
That'd be hard.
That would be fucking fire.
Fire.
That would
I like
be
that.
fire.
Now we might gotta set that up.
That would be
might
so
gotta set that
fire.
up.
And when I see think about his music video, well, listen to it and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I see. Cause he already did it with his team, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to his both the brand and his team. But just that right there, that's like a party joint. Like a straight party summer joint.
I like the visual he did too. He had my homegirl in that joint too. Shay.
Shay was in it though.
Yeah. We
shout out
worked with
Shay,
Shay
man.
before too. See, Nah, I fuck with Big Jew heavy. I like his sound. That's somebody else I gotta tap in with.
Yes, saying
We
they
gotta-
Jewish, bro.
Yeah, I fuck
That's
with
my
you.
dog. Yeah, he been staying consistent for a long time, bro.
Yeah,
for
man.
a long time. And we just had those conversations like we did before we started recording. And it's talk about like the future, like where is everything gonna go? And I feel like as long as one of us are keeping up and we do it, like showing everybody else what to do, we straight
No, for sure.
there.
Could you see yourself starting like a label? You know what I'm saying? You tapped in with a lot of artists, man. Could you see yourself, doing the Wave 804 records or the Wave records or you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I've been asking that so many people's managers and it ain't funny.
For
The real shit. The only reason why I haven't tapped into that yet because I'm my own man and I know how like I've been watching beef, all this other shit or whatever the case may be or whatever. And when a contract is signed and we have an agreement and I know how I'm gonna go about it and you don't, that's just something that you're gonna have to face because of what's going on.
Yeah.
And you see how artists kind of want you to treat them a certain way or whatever. Yeah. And you see it all the time, all these TV shows that add music. You know what I'm saying? The music industry, the lawyers, the suing, all this other shit. Like, nah, I ain't got time for that. First of all, ain't gonna be shit out the beat.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah.
But that's why I stay in my lane because I can do what I can do and still make sure that you good.
Yeah.
Now I can give you pointers, I can talk to you, but in a nutshell, nah, I ain't got time to be doing that. Like it's enough to keep up my damn self sometimes.
And it's crazy you say that because we talked about this before. I think like a couple of days ago, just like the professionalism,
Right.
and we was talking about Richmond specifically.
Right.
Yeah, we was talking about Richmond. Just like there's just such a lack of professionalism on all accounts. Like that's why you see so many businesses getting shut down. That's why you see, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like either we got to start like teaching each other that shit, you know what I'm saying? Or we just got to like venture out like you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And
fresh light. You going to teach people who want to listen.
that's a fact.
No one want to listen. No,
That is a fact.
like they feel like they got what they need. Oh, I got my phone, social media, boom. That's it. Nobody don't want to come together. Nobody want to have like shows where you can pull up the pop-up shops and you listen to this artist. Like there are artists that are fucking talented.
Yes, sir.
but will not get anywhere if they don't switch up their approach.
That's real.
And it's only going to be contained or based around the 804 area. It's cool. You want to be able to have this recognition. But if you're a big dog, go out there, go somewhere and perform your music and see they going to fuck with you. Reason, I'm going to use Blue Pesos as an example. We went to we went to Columbus, Ohio. He had a show. Doing my little shit, he went on there, whatever, he did his thing. Go to Gary, Indiana. Do his shit again. Boom, 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 boom. We driving 12 hours from there to back home.
Yeah.
Was it worth it? Fuck it. What you talking about? The performances, the shit that was going on. We in the car smoking. We looking at the videos, the content.
Yeah.
If you do not have that passion to go ahead and get the fuck out. Because local fame is only going to carry you but so much. Far. If I piss you off, I don't care. Local fame is only going to carry you but so much. I see him come and go. Come and go for the past 9 years. Just imagine how effective we already working with each other. So we got some shit going on. Ain't nothing like you drop a video, hey Jeff, you post this, boom. That's simple. But if you want to be to yourself and you don't want to work with nobody,
That's a fact.
Deal with your own situation. But don't get mad at nobody else because they're ahead of where you could have been.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the reason why I'm so competitive with myself because I don't want to see nobody ahead and I'm not there. So don't give myself no excuse. So I need to go ahead and keep on pushing. Either I feel like I'm dry as hell, I'm tired, I can't do shit or whatever. Go ahead and get my mind right. Talk to the people that care about me or whatever the case may be. You get back on my shit. Because sometimes you got to hear from somebody else. Because opinions by assholes. Everybody got one, for real.
Yeah.
But it's also people that's going to tell you what you need to hear.
Yeah.
And people don't have that no more. People don't want to take feedback. They get sensitive. You know what I'm saying? If you shut up and listen, this person got something to tell you that can help you out. That can help you longevity.
Bro, you can learn from anybody.
Come on, bro. You can learn from a bum on the street, my nigga. Who am I better than who?
Right.
Again, I built this name. I built this name. 9 years of running. I built this shit. I'm not no better than you. I'm not no better than you. I just put the work in.
Yeah.
I get inspired off of everybody else doing shit. And that's how I keep going. Shit, this is the 804. This is what we do or whatever. We got our lanes and shit. All right, cool. He dropped the video. Let me drop the video. He dropped something. So just keep up that cycle, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I can go a whole shit about that, but yeah, bro. Stop hating. Be accountable for your own actions of where you are not at, and the questions you don't ask, it's your fault.
I seen these guys debating this, right? And I ain't even talked to him about this yet. But who's a better lyricist? Biggie or Eminem?
Eminem. Well, they're both good lyricists, but
We can't ask him.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm not in
Slight,
this
slight
conversation.
slight bias. But
So we already know Biggie wasn't alive that long and put out whatever, but he was fired. Eminem, he has he got so much, but he can switch up his flows, bro.
see, I feel like I'm gonna go Biggie, and here's why.
Okay.
Biggie didn't have a blueprint to follow for what he was doing. Like I feel like Eminem kind of not that he kind of stole Biggie's flow. He didn't steal Biggie's flow, but he had a blueprint. Like he was able to study Cool G Rap, Biggie, Biggie came out and he was him, and he was evolutionizing the flow. And you dig what I'm saying in the words. But I mean, bro, I love Eminem to death. He's one of the top, lyricists ever. You feel what I'm saying? I could never take nothing away from that man. You know what I'm saying? But I had to slight it to Biggie, slightly. You dig what I'm saying? Just slightly.
Hey man, I'm not taking nothing away from Biggie, but
Eminem in your top? He in your top? Well,
I'm gonna go Biggie. I'm gonna go Biggie on that.
Yeah, you want to go big?
Let me explain too. Because people might not know, but I feel like a white rapper can't be the best rapper because he's white.
So we going off of color now?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So
just some background.
You just want to ruffle some feathers.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm going off the talent base, man. Go up talent base. Then you got shoot. Our favorite rappers work with him.
I mean, that's cool.
Show them the following how to sell records. Like forever.
he's the highest selling. He's one
Yeah,
of the highest
and
selling.
then he had to learn from certain artists that are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you just can't be the best.
Wow.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
So is it? Are we taking that approach with all aspects of? So like, can a white basketball player never not be the best basketball player?
Because it's a nice one.
I mean, it's a nice one. But I don't think. I mean, so many better black ones. I mean,
I was
So these feel like
so disappointed.
he thought the white was overshadowed by black people. That's why you say it.
the white. No. I feel like if you're good or great, then you'll be in the forefront.
Okay, so give me a good white football player.
Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady.
He don't play no more.
Oh, that
Tom,
currently-
So I take that back. I take it back. Okay, Tom Brady.
I say active. I don't really watch football like that. But who's the tight end for the Patriots? That was dope. Gronk, I think.
Oh, no, I got you. Travis Kelce.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, you're Travis Kelce. So you can't say like he's the best white boy or best Caucasian or something like that. Because I mean, I feel like he could, but I can't say he's the best tight end that ever played the game of football. Because there's like multiple others, but as far as like Caucasian wise, yeah.
But I say I don't follow that.
But he's saying, well, not to misquote you, but like, are you saying that like Travis Kelce couldn't be the best tight end
Right.
because he's white?
And because there's better tight ends and they are black.
So you're just racial.
Hey, listen, this is Umar Johnson Jr. right here, right? So
It goes deep. It goes deep. Yeah. No bunnies, man.
See,
no bunnies.
yeah,
We don't bunny hop over here, man. We don't bunny hop. He bunny hops.
Omar, you got competition, bro.
He bunny hops over here, man. We don't
Don't
bunny
listen to
hop.
that. No, I don't.
We don't bunny hop over here, man. We keep it.
That's
solid.
still away from picking the black.
Yeah, we stay away from all that. You know what I'm saying? We keep it.
Stay with.
Nigga said, I don't
All
be walks
natural.
around.
Yeah.
Oh, you swine.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. I mean,
Eminem's dope though. He got some. He has fire versus.
yeah.
Fire versus. I just don't listen to his music. So
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's one thing I can say about Eminem too, right? And this is a hot take, right? I feel like he's one of the only people that we consider like the GOAT, right? But we don't listen to him. Like, I don't know. A lot of people who listen to Eminem have an acquired taste, right? I have never hopped into a friend's car and heard them listening to Eminem. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, I don't hear him at bars. I don't hear him in nobody's cars. I don't hear him, a lot of people who listen to him are like, oh yeah, that's my song. I listen to that when I'm in my room and I'm smoking weed and I'm by myself and I feel like listening to some words. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's one of the only people that we kind of do that with. Like, even if people want to throw like Jay-Z slander, right? Like, oh, I don't listen to Jay-Z, right? I love Jay. He might be my GOAT for real. You know what I'm saying?
He's without staying to play.
I mean, come on, bro. You gonna listen to Jay, even if you don't like Jay. You gonna listen to Jay. You know what I'm saying? It's people that love Eminem that don't listen to him, and it's like,
Hey, I listen to Without Me, you know what I'm saying? That'd be my shit. Stan. What's the other joint?
I like Till I Collect.
House Wind Blows, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got some joints.
You got some joints.
He's not, I can say what you're saying, like he's not like my go-to. Like I would definitely play Jay-Z before Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I have to be in a type of mood to listen to Eminem for real. I got
See
to
what
like
I'm
happy.
saying?
Yeah, I'm about to do some shit.
Right.
But with Jay-Z, I'm about to think about money. Yeah, I
Come
can do like my
on,
next
come
business
on.
shit. Like, shit, when you hear I'm feeling it, when you hear it coming of age, like, bro, like, you feel like you ready to go ahead.
Come
move
on,
some
bro.
bricks,
Come on.
No, for real.
you about to lose the shit.
Or you just feel like you like want to accomplish some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go out and be the man. Like, Eminem, his style is so quirky. It's like,
This is what good Japanese everybody should follow me.
take that pot girls around the outside. It's like, you know what I mean? It's cool, but it's like, so all right. So if we do that though, right? It's like, do we take, bruh? And this. We're not gonna turn this into an Eminem
Sounds
slander
like
thing.
it's-
I'm just because you.
First, that's a racial shit.
But
like,
you know what I'm
Say it
saying?
was trash. I just said-
Does that keep him out of the GOAT conversation though?
no.
You know what? I can agree with that because I love Lupe Fiasco. I love Lupe Fiasco, and I'm not like listening to him on a daily.
$50 in my playlist.
I mean, bro, the Cool album is.
Come on,
Bro,
bro.
talk about
Criminally
food and
underrated.
liquor, bro.
Come on, bro.
Underrated, bro.
He has an amazing catalog.
But the wild shit about that is that music wouldn't last in this generation.
Oh, I think a lot of stuff will last though. A lot of stuff will.
Hell no.
But even at that time, it was kind of like hard to grasp for most people. Like he wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, again, you had to be an eclectic type of dude to really even understand Lupe. Like, you know what I mean?
So many artists, bro. Like, I think with us, we cared about listening to the song because if you had a car when you was 16 in high school, you was lit, and you ride around with your friends, everybody trying to play a song on there, and we had options. We had options, bro.
Facts.
I still remember the time when Wiz, Mac, all them came out, bro.
Yep.
Those were options.
That whole era
But
was.
they all had good music.
Yes.
Early J. Cole. Kendrick. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, everything now got so based on, like, make each other look bad or beef. Like,
Yeah.
that's what's going to make us look good. I feel like if Kendrick and Drake would have never got into that, and Kendrick would have dropped that last album he just dropped, people would have still fuck with it.
Oh yeah.
No, for sure.
People would have still
For
fuck
sure.
with it.
And that's why I love Kendrick. For real, that's why low key, Kendrick might be the greatest rapper of all time. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Please.
He never conformed in any type of way. He's always been about conscious lyrics. Like that's always been his thing. Like I'm
The black of the very.
I'm a conscious rapper. I want to do something thought provoking. Even when he gives us songs like Squabble Up and all the party joints,
Yeah.
he gives you Reincarnated. He gives you Man in the Garden. He gives you dig what I'm saying? Like he's one of the really for real he's one of the only people that's keeping like the light on lyricism. Like
Yeah.
you feel what I'm saying? Like he's what and he's selling records. Like
Yeah.
he's doing it.
Is he though?
100, bro, he's about to have one of the highest grossing hip hop tours.
It's been
All
number one.
bots, man, the bots.
I want to say
AI,
YouTube has
man.
been number one on the charts for that week straight.
Hey, I don't know.
But see, you can't. I feel like the bot argument gets null and void when you look at the ticket sales.
Yeah, true. I was just joking.
No. Yeah, I feel you though. I feel you. That was speculation for a minute, but yeah, he about to have one of the highest grossing hip hop tours of all
crazy,
time.
man.
Like, bro,
I mean,
they was about easily Charlamagne and everybody in Breakfast Club was just talking about that joint, how lit it was from Kendrick and SZA. Like, my performance was crazy. So it's like, yo, to see him grow from 2012 to now.
Yeah, he's amazing.
At the end of the day, Money Trees would be my all-time favorite.
bro, Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
is
Will be
like-
my all-time
and,
favorite. It's just nothing about the album.
Damn, not Dan. The joint, the black and white joint.
No, not that one. That's
Paper Butterfly?
Yeah,
not
Paper
that
Dog.
one. What's the one after that? Damn, I guess.
Damn, yes, damn.
I feel like I listen.
Sex in it.
Mortals,
Section eight,
Mr.
something.
Morale.
Yeah, Mr.
I
Morale.
didn't listen to that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must be talking about damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And that's a classic.
Yeah.
No skips, bro.
Facts.
No skips.
I will say this too. because it's been like officially a year since like the beef started with him
Yeah.
and Drake.
Yeah.
I think Family Matters is a better diss track than Not Like Us. I think that joint aged better.
I don't know. You can put that Not Like Us on right now. We gonna jump up. Let's start.
I'm gonna tell you
Two stepper, bro.
what, like, bro. First off, Drake dissed. It was Drake versus the industry. Let's start there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
It was Drake versus the industry.
Nobody told you.
And if Kendrick didn't drop Not Like Us in the time that he did, because he dropped literally the day after Drake dropped Family Matters, I feel like that joint would have resonated more just because, like, he still took the Drake approach with it. Like, that joint is very songy, is very catchy, and he's spitting on that joint. Like, and you dig what I'm saying? I feel like Not Like Us, because of the timing, kind of gave it a little bit more fuel. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad record at all. It might be one of the greatest diss records of all time, low-key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Family Matters is still, bro. You play that joint right now, nigga. Drop. Like it still feels, you know.
Yeah.
He just tainted the Drake image so much that, like, when we hear it, it's like,
Yeah.
was it on the beat? Oh, beat though. You know what I'm saying? We don't really want to hear this.
Actually, like commercially, the success of it was big.
Yeah.
Not to mention how the way Kendrick did it.
Mm-hmm.
I say the performance he did at Inglewood to me was better than the one he did for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely. When he brought everybody out and shit.
And he ran that shit back. And I'm like, yo, whoever was in charge of the camera, get the snapshot.
Yeah.
Bro,
These are raised.
when I seen Russell Westbrook up that bitch hitting the blood walk, I said, yeah, it's over.
Bro,
I say, yo, it's over, bro.
it was just like, yo, if you really need to pay attention to it and you just only watched it for the Super Bowl, you really don't get it.
Yeah.
But if you seen it from there until now, you understand it. But I feel like that was a better performance.
No, facts.
That was a real better performance because he was Kendrick, but he was at the Super Bowl. Everything like illustrations, Samuel L. Jackson, the whole Uncle Tom thing, that was cool. But yeah, I kind of felt it more on the black side where he was at Inglewood, like with some odd reason.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was definitely, he definitely filtered it.
Yeah,
a
he's
bit
more commercial.
For sure. Because you can't just have 40 niggas coming up on stage and just and everybody.
Right.
You can't, you know what I mean? So, but I fucked with the Super Bowl performance though. Like I like his approach. I like the overall message. I like that because of course everybody was do not like us. I like how he kind of baited us. He baited us in, and then the last joint it's like, all right, well, you know what? They didn't want me to do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So. I like, you know, like I said, man, Kendrick might be the GOAT, bro. He might go down as the GOAT for real.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Kendrick is hard, bro.
And I got Kendrick over Eminem.
Is he really about to do it?
He said it. I mean,
That's his opinion.
Do you agree? Do you agree or are you?
That's his opinion. I was stay out of that. That's kind of hard.
Oh man.
That's kind of hard. But I would love to see those two on the track together.
I think they got to try together, right?
Do they?
Because Eminem was saying that he was in the studio with him, and you know he wanted to see if he was really writing his rap, so he like made everybody leave and.
Nah,
Nothing came out of that?
I don't think so. No,
I don't think so.
But you know what? I feel like Eminem would get hard on that control beat.
Oh no, that'd be crazy.
That would have been vicious.
That'd be crazy.
That would have
I
been
just don't like Eminem.
Bro,
I'm just bow out the conversation, bro. I just don't like Eminem, bro. I just don't.
Eminem,
Don't like his voice. I don't like what
So
he's
basically,
talking about.
you ain't like his verse on the Drake joint forever.
No, I don't like Miller and Buns. No,
No.
I don't.
Sorry.
He one of the people
I
in it.
can't.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, look,
He
man.
one of the people in
Don't
it.
sound good, man.
Oh my God!
Something about it. It's not authentic, man. It's not. What? I don't know.
You ain't like Till I Collapse.
I don't know what that is, bro. Never heard it.
Listen, man.
What about Lose Yourself?
I never
I know
heard
they
it.
see 8 Mile.
I seen 8 Mile.
And so
8 Mile was dope. 8 Mile was dope. It was alright.
So did you like the rap novels?
It was, I mean,
Oh no, hold on. Let me ask you this question. I see this.
it was alright. It wasn't really like it was the best rap battle ever.
No, but all right. So I'm gonna say this. Who you think really won?
Lotto.
I already know where you was going.
It be Rabbit.
I already know where you was going. Hey, bro.
I ain't like, why don't got his
This shit is a horror flick.
Yeah.
But the black guy doesn't die on some real shit, dog. I like you. That's why I didn't want to have to be the one you commit suicide to.
He said, I will hope this shit that lasts so I can take pictures of my river so you won't forget my ass. I went on.
Fuck Lotto, call me the leader. I feel bad that I got to murder the dude off leaving the bro. Nah, hey.
He said something. He said that thing with the beaver joint almost killed.
Yeah, right. No, bro.
But oh my god.
I heard all of them joints was real too. I heard all of those was like real.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they was like real rap battles. Yeah.
Damn,
I mean,
that's
besides like Anthony Mackie's part or whatever, but
Okay,
yeah.
I don't think Acid back would have had something for him though.
Nah, bro.
Lotto was just different.
Bruh.
And you can really feel like he would expect that shit.
Bro,
and that beat was perfect.
Bro, and
That
he really
was perfect.
You could tell he was like, he was probably one of them dudes sitting on the side, like watching everybody else do it. He was like, bro, I'm gonna really try to kill this nigga. Like, I'm really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to go up there.
Yeah.
But no, I think Lotto took that joint though.
Yeah, I think he did too though.
Low key.
I think he did too. If Eminem didn't say anything about his tank top, I don't fit you.
Yeah.
That would be like, yeah, get there. Because Lotto, he came out the gate.
Crazy.
He said, this is a horror flick, but the black guy doesn't die in this movie.
On some real shit, dog. I like you.
Come on, you don't want to commit suicide too.
Yeah, man.
Wow, and it's,
Fire.
you know that's frequent in the community.
Yeah.
They say commit suicide too. Like,
Whoa.
he's like, oh hell no.
Okay, so speaking of battles, right? We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the footage? You of age, so you probably seen it of Cassidy and Freeway battling back in the day.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
That's classic, right?
Yeah.
So the story goes that like Cassidy was supposed to battle Jay that night. He was
And it set it up for Rick Ross. Oh, not Rick Ross. Freeway.
so instead Jay was like, "Yo, I ain't battling you, battle my mans or whatever, right?" I got a hot take, man. I think that if Cassidy would have battled Jay that night with that same material,
Right.
he probably would have beat Jay.
Yeah, the J, bro. So Cassidy is nice, bro. That's what people fail to realize. Anybody that can spit some shit in a prayer form in Christianity, sick. He still got the video on YouTube.
Oh wow.
And I'm a fan of him, not only because of his music, the industry, but also the Smack Street DVD
Yes.
shits. Like, them shits is fire.
Come on, man. Yep.
Them shits is fire.
Fire.
I'll talk about, this is where, like, you see your favorite rapper in the hood, this is what you had to watch for real.
Nah,
back
for
in the
real
day.
though. Yeah.
Like those, like the Reed Dollars, the Meek Mill
on,
with
man.
the Dirty
Yeah,
Rays and shit.
yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of the YNs now to want to skip over that.
Yeah.
Because you got to start from somewhere. This is where your favorite rapper at least started at for real.
Yeah.
That's like no growth, like nothing to develop. You just want to go how the way as you are. You know what I'm saying? But shit like that, bro, it's like, oh yeah, I'm a fan. And then you see him now, it's like, yo, he could still do that shit.
And it's weird because it's like the social media shit like literally took that, it literally deleted that whole process. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got to do the DVD freestyle battle shit no more. It's like, bro, like you said, you grab your phone, you do a little video to your song,
Yeah.
and you lit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do I want to go? You know what I mean? It's almost going backwards to do it like that, low key.
You know what's crazy though? People are still looking for it. People are still looking for it. People are looking for folks to go in the booth and rap and freestyle or be in the street, do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To have them more authentic. Because again, everybody's looking at this playing a character versus being a timer. You know what I'm saying? So if we can bring that back, because I'm still a fan of watching the beef DVDs and all this other shit like that. Yeah, that's like somewhat of what we're doing now, but it was more music than just the character back then. You know what I'm saying? Because when they was dissing, they diss each other on records. One of my favorite diss records is Back Down by 50 Cent, man. That shit is hard. I'm talking about
To this day.
like that beat alone and stuff. Just take his vocals out of that shit, and you just listen to that shit straight ahead.
Bro.
He'd be like, "Yo, woo!"
Nigga.
That's the white man
Nigga.
with probably I know how to rap. Crazy, bro.
No bullshit.
For real, but yeah, bro, they want that shit. Even me as a person, as a fan of battle rap, freestyle rap, and everything, bro, like random shit's back. I wouldn't mind. We was at fucking parking lot. Somebody played some shit off of a speaker in their car. Niggas freestyling like
Yeah, man.
that shit right there solidified that when niggas get where they at and they
Facts.
look at that shit,
Facts.
be like, yo, them niggas came a long fucking way,
Facts.
bro. So
Facts.
random shit's back. I don't give a fuck what these YNs be talking about. Like you gotta see what a culture is. See how the shit started or how some people you rock with, how they started. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people nowadays, we was hungry. We ain't really had shit for real.
shit.
Motherfuckers put $5 together, get a blunt or
Come on,
some
man.
shit, smoke and whatever, and do creative
No
shit in one
bullshit.
spot. Like,
No bullshit.
man, like, and then just bring back like the performances, like the pop-up shops, the shows, you know what I'm saying? Bring them shits back because it's fun to go out, have a drink, and listen to all these artists go back
Yeah,
and forth
man.
from different spaces. Like, so that's why I respect like Jasmine, respect my boy Inks. You know what I'm saying?
shout out, yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
all
yeah,
these
yeah.
platforms that's giving opportunities. Cam, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? My
yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
all these other people that's doing it. I know it's much others, but keep that shit up, you know what I'm saying? Relevant, excuse me. So that shows where your talent is, how you could do. People can, if you perform it, they could come there or whatever. Like, don't just be stuck at one particular spot. Like, think about
Yeah.
multiple things that could connect together once it's first and done. So, yeah, bro, bring them shits back, bro. I miss them shits. Like, go to lounges, you smoke, drink and shit. Watch people go up there perform. That shit is fun, bro. Especially like that shit for homeboy or whatever.
Yeah.
And not to mention the unknown talent that walking through the door, bro. It's amazing, bro.